Got a quick bank trip here, then going to the gym. Brene Brown has this fantastic book called Daring Greatly. I've talked about it before, I'll link to it below. I really recommend that you read it. The book's about shame and about vulnerability. In the book, she talks about this phenomenon in our culture where people become over vulnerable, overshare very vulnerable stuff in order to kind of seek attention, get pity, get a lot of different things. Self-promotion really is what it turns into. So it's not lost on me that I have a vlog, that this is a public thing, people can see this. I think any vlogger walks a fine line between oversharing and sharing enough to make it relevant, to make it encouraging, and to make it helpful. So I'm trying to walk that line, and you have to forgive me if I ever step off one side or the other. This whole thing may be unusable due to wind, that would be a bummer. Brene Brown says the way to guard against oversharing and about being too vulnerable too quickly, are you through it? You know, are you on the other side, or are you still looking for healing from whatever this wound was? We had to make some really, we had to do some hard stuff today. At some point I'll be able to talk about that, but the takeaway from the day is we gotta stay positive. Regardless of what's happening, it's a choice to stay positive and take positive next steps forward. I'm gonna come at this from a slightly different angle because I'm really trying to dismantle a cliche here. A couple years ago, I got super sad. I forget what happened, but something horrible happened in the world. And it was like, I think maybe in Sudan. And I was meeting with the group of guys that I meet with every once in a while for breakfast. And I was like, you could legit just be sad all the time. Just based on all the horrible stuff going on in the world. You could legit just be sad all the time. I really got kind of bummed out, like some cognitive dissonance action happening between like, why am I only sad when bad stuff happens to me? There's constantly bad stuff happening all the time, and like I should be sad all the time. And it was in that place that I realized that being sad and being happy is a choice for me. Life is hard, the world is hard, there's hard stuff that's just constantly happening all the time. And it's my choice how I'm gonna respond to it and the next steps I'm gonna take. I'm not saying don't process through. I would never say push something down, don't process it. Like, you need to process it, get together with people that you trust and talk about it and process it when something bad happens. But after you've processed it, it's time to look for the silver lining, to take the first positive step forward, and then make something awesome happen.